Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Divyanshi Sharma from Department of Applied Science and Humanities. Today's topic is carbon cycle. As we know, carbon cycle is a biogeochemical cycle as it involves all the components of environment. Carbon is the basic building element of all the living organisms. In environment, the carbon is present in the form of carbon dioxide, carbonates, and different living organisms in the form of organic carbon. The volume of carbon dioxide in atmosphere is very low. That is only 0.3%. So it is very essential for us to maintain this carbon cycle. There are following steps to regulate this carbon cycle in environment. First one is photosynthesis. The first step is photosynthesis. During this process, the green plants absorb carbon dioxide from atmosphere and convert this carbon dioxide in organic carbon, in the form of organic carbon like carbohydrates and all. Then this organic carbon will move through the food chain in the form of food. From producers, green plants are the producers. Those produce food for the other animals, from where this carbon, which is in the form of organic carbon, moves to the food chain. Producers are consumed by primary consumer, and then primary consumers are consumed by secondary consumer, and so on. So this carbon moves through the food chain in the form of organic carbon. So first step is photosynthesis, in which carbon dioxide is converted into organic carbon with the help of plant, and this process is called as photosynthesis. As we move through the reaction, carbon dioxide and water in presence of sunlight is converted into glucose and energy. This is the process of photosynthesis. Second step is exchange in food chain. Now this organic carbon moves through the carbon chains, and we earlier discussed it, from producers to primary consumers. Those are herbivorous, and then secondary consumers, and so on. Then third step is respiration. Now this absorbed carbon moves back to the atmosphere in the form of CO2 with the help of respiration process. Respiration is a natural process of plants and animals, or living organisms give back this carbon in the form of carbon dioxide through the process of respiration. This is the third step of carbon cycle. The fourth step is decomposition. When dead or decay plants and animal bodies are decomposed through the help of decomposers such as bacteria and fungi, this carbon released back into the environment in the form of organic molecules. This process is known as decomposition. And the last step is sedimentation. Some organic carbon that not released back into the atmosphere is converted into fossil fuels under high pressure and heat. It is converted in the form of fossil fuel. And when this fossil fuel is used by different human activities like automobiles and production of energy, then it releases carbon dioxide, which then incorporated with environment in the form of carbon dioxide itself. So these are the steps of carbon cycle, and here we can discuss it with the help of this diagram. Carbon dioxide present in atmosphere, then from atmosphere it moves to the plants through the process of photosynthesis. Then from plants it moves through the to the animals through the process of food chain. Primary, secondary, and tertiary consumers take this organic carbon from plants. Then through the process of sedimentation, it is converted into the plants and animals is converted into coal and petroleum. Plants, the sedimentation part of plants produces coal, while the sedimentation part of animals produces petroleum. Then these coal and petroleum releases carbon dioxide on burning. That is called combustion of fossil fuel. one thing is also incorporated with this carbon cycle, that carbonated form in water. Carbon is also present in the form of carbonated elements in water, from where it is released in the form of limestones and other organisms. So this is the entire carbon cycle which takes place in the environment through these five steps. One is photosynthesis, second one is exchange in food chain, third is respiration, fourth is decomposition, and last one is sedimentation and combustion. Sedimentation is the first step, the conversion of plants and animals into the form of fossil fuel, and from where it is released in the form of carbon dioxide through the process of combustion. When fossil fuel are burned, then it releases carbon dioxide, water, and energy to the environment. Thanks.